action movie too.
Shit.
It would work really well for a live action movie.
That would work really well.
It's like of all the things they have, they could do.
DVD, and it's still the animation still holds up to anything that's on.
Well, because it was. I want to say that it was the same animation studio that did Batman the Animated Series. I feel like
I'm pretty sure it is
because the animation style looks very similar. The character designs look very similar.
It held up,
and I think after Gargoyles, they ended up just doing everything DC. So they're still doing DC stuff. You can see the style has stayed around.
The only non-DC thing they did was the Big O.
Big O.
What about
Big O? Big O.
At one point too, they.
Are we back?
When the original 90s X-Men show used to be on?
Yeah.
They threw in the Japanese intro.
What intro?
Really?
With Cable in it and everything, and I was like, what is this?
It looks so much cooler.
It went back into the regular show. I'm like, what did they just do? And it was like that in the morning, and I was like, why did they put in this crazy looking animation with all these characters? And then it's the regular show. I was like, what the fuck?
That show was great too.
The theme song was the best.
I don't know how many times I've seen Morph die.
My favorite episode. My favorite episode of that is when Jean gets taken underground by the underdweller people.
Mm-hmm.
And the Morlocks. And that one old chick comes up, and her power is the power of suggestion. So Wolverine's about to attack her, and she goes, covered in scorpions, covered in scorpions. And he goes, I'm covered in scorpions. And I'm like, wait, did she just suggest that he's covered in scorpions? And that was her power. And then he went to where Cyclops and Jean was, and then she was like, taking what's yours, take you. He goes, Cyclops, you're taking what's mine. He wanted to kill Cyclops.
What about when they went to the Savage Land, and there was this werewolf looking guy, and then Wolverine was said something. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna take you down like you hairbag." He's like, "Who told you my name?" His name was Hairbag.
I recently found a comic book where I think the pterodactyl dude from the Savage Land.
Yeah.
Sauron. He's talking to
Slav.
He's talking to Spider-Man, and he's like, "Oh, with the mutation thing you found, you can cure cancer." And then his rebuttal to that is, I can, but I don't want to.
What was this?
It's a comic that they have out where, here, I'll show it to you. And every time I read the dialogue, I just start laughing.
I just love that the X-Men cartoon made Wolverine the most useless character because he couldn't cut anybody.
Yeah,
he cut the robots.
Yeah, unless they were fighting Sentinels, he was
completely useless unless there were robots.
He used to fuck up Sentinels.
Piles of Sentinels.
But then when a person came around, he'd get his ass kicked every single time.
But you know what I love about the X-Men too is they'd get into a brawl with another team, but the team was 30 different villains, and there would just be a scene with just all these freaking people with powers. I'm like, I still love that.
Read these two little bubbles.
What is this? So
although
you can rewrite DNA. Oh my god!
Slicing of the robots reminds me. That's the entire point of Samurai Jack.
Oh yeah, slicing robots.
Where it's just we want to make a really bloody samurai, post-apocalyptic samurai show, but we can't. So we're gonna just make them all robots.
So he tells the dude, the pterodactyl from the Savage Land, he was like, you can rewrite DNA on people and fly and do whatever you want. But you can use all the technology to cure people. He goes, no, I don't want to do that or cure cancer. I want to make people into dinosaurs.
To which
that's his rebuttal. Spider-Man's staring at it.
I can easily imagine that cuts to Spider-Man who's just
How do you argue with that? No, I don't want to. I want to make dinosaurs. But you can cure cancer.
I got a rebuttal. What if the dinosaurs get cancer?
That's the cure. Yeah. Dinosaurs don't get cancer.
It all makes sense now.
The only thing kill dinosaurs apparently is the giant meteor.
What Spider-Man didn't realize was that was the cure. He was really trying to help people.
Did you guys hear Ben Affleck wore the suit to his kid's birthday party?
Really?
His kids?
No, I didn't hear about that.
And Jennifer Garner was like, he's the best father in the world because he dressed as Batman for his kid's birthday party.
Really? I thought he wasn't allowed to take the suit.
I don't think the studio knows.
No. Because he
They tried to sell him the suit, right?
Maybe he bought it.
No,
it's gonna be 300 million.
There's no way. There's no way. There's no way
100,000?
where people are stealing suits. People are getting suits for free. They did a skit on the Late Show where the host went to Ryan Reynolds' house, and they actually show where he has the suit in his house. It's like behind him in his office, and it's like there's no way that people are getting suits free. You're gonna charge me this much to play your character in 2 movies. You're not getting that would be in my clause.
All it is now, ever since they got such good publicity from it when Pratt did it.
Well, Pratt stole it.
Yeah, now they just give it to them.
He stole
it.
They
tell them to tell people they stole it, so it's this big thing.
I would steal that shit. Like, if you're not giving me my suit, I'm stealing it.
What's the point of
No, they steal. Actors steal crap from movies all the time.
We're talking about stealing suits.
Hugh Panda, what's up?
Has Hugh Panda ever seen one of the...
I don't think so.
Talks? Well,
unless he was on last week.
So are we actually online? Because it says offline.
No, we're online.
We're online. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
See, I put it up on my phone just to make sure.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's getting the chat at least. That's all that matters.
Well, I say actors steal stuff from movies all the time. It's a timeless tradition at this point.
Well, they give them stuff too, especially if you've been on a show till it closes. Sam Witwer was showing us he has the Being Human sofa in his apartment.
Oh, he took this.
And his dog sleeps on it.
I wonder if Robert Downey Jr. stole his Iron Man suit.
Well, so Howard Stern wanted something from the Iron Man movie. So, the director, what's his name? He's doing Jungle Book. Whatever. He sent Howard Stern... Jon Favreau sent Howard Stern one of those $400 or $1,000 Iron Man, like the big things. So Howard Stern got it and goes, I don't want this. And he gave it to like an intern. And then Jon Favreau comes out and he goes, yo, I heard you gave away the thing I sent you. And he goes, yeah, I wanted an Iron Man suit, not that. And he goes, yo, I can't give you one. He goes, Robert Downey Jr. gets one of those things. He goes, do you know what those things call? He goes, you just want me to give you one? He goes, yeah, I want one.
I forget.
And he goes, I don't want to cure cancer. I want to make dinosaurs. That's going to be my logic for everything now.
I forget what movie
on the Nerds of the Realm logo, like right below it as the motto. We don't want to cure cancer.
Yeah.
That's why we make dinosaurs.
That's why we make dinosaurs. But yeah, like that would be in my clause. Like you would have to give. If I'm playing something, I want the suit. Like I know for a fact that Grant, what's his name? Grant Gustin. Grant. I know you're watching. Don't kill me. He has a Superman suit that he bought from the original, like Christopher Reeve's one. But I know he has a flash suit at home on one of those silver things.
Oh, he does.
Yeah. That'd be in my contract too. Like, I want the suit from every movie I'm in.
Update
it. I want that.
The thing is, a lot of these actors don't think that far ahead. So I forget. I forget which movie it was now, but there was the actor who was in one of these superhero movies. Afterwards, like, oh, I want to take the suit home, and the studio's like, okay, we'll give it to you, but you got to pay. It was something like. Well, we're gonna make him pay like $10,000 for it. He was just like,
well, that happened to Ben Affleck.
That's what it was.
He said he wanted the suit, and they were going to charge him a couple $100,000 for it.
Yeah,
and it's like, get the fuck out of here! I'm taking my suit. I'm taking the suit. You can try to stop me if you want. I'm taking this fucking suit.
A lot of times too, it's beneficial for them because, like, for instance, with the whole Alien series. They had all the props, like the queen head from Aliens when they had it. They had all this stuff. The studio didn't know what to do. Normally they would put it in a warehouse and they would have to pay to store it there. Yeah. There was this one fan though, was a huge fan. They gave him like the queen head and all that stuff because he turned the bottom of his house, like his whole basement, into kind of like a museum.
Ooh.
And during Halloween he'd let people in and whatever, and
that's
like
cool
to see it. And what's cool was, years later, when they brought it back for, like, Alien Resurrection, they needed some of those props back.
Yeah.
So, essentially, he was the storage, and he allowed them to, like, take all the stuff back and they used it.
Well, you know, what's different between now and back then was that back then, they didn't really foster fandoms the way they do now. They didn't understand fandoms as being, like, money-making tools. So, You know, really, you know,
to some extent it did, because even rated R movies back then had like action figures and.
Well, they
like
understood like marketing, they understood merchandising and stuff, but they didn't understand like fandoms, because the only things that really had fans were like Star Wars, and Star Trek, and movie studio people were not fans of those people. They didn't like those people. They thought, oh, these people they're bringing down the brand, they're making the brand seem weird to regular moviegoers. So, it's only within the last 15, 20 years, you know, that studios have really embraced fans and started to appeal to fans.
That's because the fans have become the producers.
Yes. That's a big thing. A lot of the fans have grown up, they've broken into the business, and now they're making stuff that, you know, their fans are making it for other fans.
But it's clear, too, you also still see there's still a disconnect in understanding who their fan base is.
Yeah.
And one good example of that is Deadpool and its R rating. And now other studios are like, oh, we're just going to make our shit R because there's people who... But that's not the reason, the draw for Deadpool. It wasn't because of the rated R movie.
Yeah, I mean...
It's because he was a rated R character.
On the one hand, I'm happy that we...
Cluster TV, you're not going to get laid no matter what you do.
Bird!
See, the thing is, we've now had a string of successful rated R movies, which I'm very happy about, because I want to see more, you know, rated R, you know, action movies, horror movies, and so on. Because we've had like a real like drought of them over the last like decade. But yeah, I am concerned they're taking the wrong lessons and just assuming that these movies are doing well because they're rated R and that's it.
And the reason we haven't seen any rated R movies recently was because they felt like the marketing wasn't there. Like,
yeah.
You can't, for a rated R movie, you no longer can make action figures for it.
No, you can't.
Well, it's the volume, the demographic.
Well,
like,
was Son of Anarchy, was that a rated R show?
Yeah.
Because
Sons of Anarchy? Hell yeah.
Well, because
it's TV
that's TV, and that's
but
what's different.
I asked that because like the toy line came out, and it was a big deal. Like Toys R Us wouldn't carry them.
Yeah.
Walmart wouldn't carry them, and I didn't understand. They're just figures of.
But it promotes the show. Yeah. So you get a kid these figures, they want to watch the show. Yeah. That's based on them.
Technically, I don't know why a kid would want a Sons of Anarchy figure. Because why would a kid want to watch?
Well, it's more of the parent.
The parents are watching and they're watching it with them,
and goes out and grabs the Son of Anarchy figure. And give it to the kid.
Classer, don't get a motorcycle or a car to get laid. The days of that are long past.
This ain't the 80s.
This ain't the 80s.
Yeah, you need an Oculus.
You're in the 90s.
Get that Oculus Rift. Get that PC gaming rig.
Get an Xbox One.
Get an Xbox One. Just be like, bitch, I got an Xbox in my house. And she'd be like, ooh, damn.
You got money.
You got money.
You got that good money.
Just
get a hoverboard. I don't know.
Don't get a hoverboard.
Oh, he's in Britain? You don't need a car in Britain. Do you?
Look at the sound.
Don't they have like trolleys and?
Yeah, well, they got trolleys and carriages.
Harry Potter?
No, like they have public transportation in Britain. You don't need.
Well, we basically live in New York. We have public transportation.
They have brooms.
Walk.
They have brooms.
I hear they walk everywhere in Britain.
No. You're mixing that up with Denmark.
Oh, what about horses?
Horses?
No, that's New York City.
No, that's Canada.
No, they're getting rid of the horses in New York City, aren't they?
No, that got shot down.
The men they said to get rid of horses, they lost it.
Canada's moose.
Canada has moose.
Did you see the
Moose.
Did you see the Batman Superman marketing in Times Square?
Yeah.
What's up?
That post about.
No, I'm just saying. Like,
I saw it. Yeah.
Not my post.
Strampunk
Blues. What up?
I don't want to make this about me.
I think that's
my
a typo.
post.
Strampunk.
Oh, bro, if you're British, just get your teeth fixed.
Oh, no.
Why don't you read that out loud?
That's harsh.
Why not? What up, Strampunk? Strampunk Blues?
McChibby wants to know our thoughts on the Ghostbusters trailer.
We went over this last
I still haven't watched
it. Go to the archives.
Save yourself the time.
Go to the archives.
My main thought on the Ghostbusters trailer is that there's enough funny people in this movie that I can believe this movie's going to be funny. But I feel like the marketing people who made that trailer did not understand why people like Ghostbusters.
I have a confession.
So made a movie that like tries to emphasize the action and the adventure instead of the comedy.
I have a confession too. I saw Gods of Egypt.
Oh,
I saw that you saw that, but why?
Why did you go see that movie?
I'm curious now for science.
You are now the one black person that's going to see that movie.
Yeah, I saw. So
turn your black friend.
So we went to Mitsua for dinner. We went out with a friend.
I don't care where you went.
No, this is
call me Stram.
So we were talking about things to do after we eat at Mitsua.
Stram.
And it came up that there's a Cineplex like a block away.
Yeah.
So one of the friends was like, "I'll pay for you two to see Gods of Egypt." And we were like, "Wait, that's what we said. We're like, this movie's that bad that you could just again light your money on
Was
fire."
it good, Nigel? What do you think?
Oh my god!
Fuck no, it wasn't good.
Gods of Egypt is time that I can't get back. You see the post with John Carter.
Oh.
I'm like, why would you post me that?
Okay.
But
okay.
It was. I didn't know the guy who played Leonidas is in it.
Yeah. So is Jason Addison.
So he's in two movies that are in theaters right now, right? The London is Fallen.
Yes.
London is Fallen.
Yeah.
Which I do want to see because I love the
means
London
he's
Fallen.
looking for anything. That's what
that
that
is.
Yeah.
Well, I think London and Fallen is a good friend. The Fallen.
He's a
masochist.
I didn't see the first one.
I saw the first one because you had the two like White House being attacked movies.
Yeah.
London is Fallen was the better of the two.
Yeah. So
And I wanted to see London is Fallen because I thought I like the first one. I want to see the second one, but I haven't.
Right? Yeah, it was entertaining enough.
Yeah.
Gods of Egypt is literally time I can't get back.
I say the only thing I'd heard was I know what's his face from Game of Thrones is in it.
I don't know.
Yeah, Jamie Lannister.
Nikolai something.
I just know it's about gods. The gods were bigger. They had the Hobbit thing going on with the camera, where the people were small and the gods were bigger. And then like they morphed and turned into these like liquid silver pharaoh people.
Guy in the middle, is that me?
Yeah, you look like Michael B. Jordan.
You
you can't tell if you look like Michael B. Jordan.
I don't look anything like Michael B. Jordan.
Wow.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Yeah,
I'll take
like
that. He's all right looking.
Yeah, he's a good looking guy.
At least he's not saying like CeeLo Green.
They're talking about Paul.
I'm talking about Paul. Yeah.
They're talking about
But don't waste your time with
it's nice.
Gods of Egypt.
I don't think you have to tell people this.
See, the thing that
I don't think you do.
The thing that confused me about the Gods of Egypt trailer, even more so than the fact that like everyone seems to be white in this trailer.
No, there was some black people in it.
Okay.
There was a black lady riding a black cobra and a white lady riding a white cobra. And my friend pointed out to me while we were watching, we just started laughing.
But you
don't see him because it happened so fast.
But the thing that confused me.
We should turn that light off again. They turned it off the last time. It looked better.
Yeah, you should turn it off. You just messing with the lighting. But
no, black people just have oily skin.
Then what about him?
Filipino people have oily skin too.
How about
But the thing that really confused me, do they ever show the gods the way we normally see them in like Egyptian stuff, where they have like the animal heads and stuff?
Well, they turn into that, but they're all
they turn into like giant robot dudes.
That makes no sense.
So let me
go.
None of you guys ever going to see this movie. So the plot of the movie is that Leonidas wants to take each part from each. Like there's a god that's really smart that can think.
Yes.
He takes his brain. He takes another one's eyes.
So he wants to be Frankenstein.
And then he puts all the stuff on him. He takes another one's heart. And then he takes his father, who is the guy from Pirates.
Spoilers, man.
Raw.
You're not going to see this movie, Joe.
Do you plan on seeing this movie? Why would
By the way, I want to point out that Gerard Butler cannot keep an accent while he acts. No. He's Scottish accent like the whole time, right? Yeah. It's like, you're not fucking Scottish in the movie. You're playing an Egyptian.
Well, that's like Robert De Niro in that movie where he was supposed to be the British like sky pirate.
What? Oh,
Robert De Niro.
The fantasy
Pfeiffer. was also in it.
I think
just get
so.
a fucking
It was a
British
fantasy
dude
movie.
to play a British guy. Like I don't understand.
It was terrible.
I don't understand. You want a British guy? Get a fucking British actor. There's plenty of them. Look at Doctor Who. Look at everyone from Game of Thrones.
They wanted to take that role.
You want Southern people? You freaking get British guys too.
Yeah, exactly. Get British guys for Southern
Like in The
people.
Walking Dead.
Because apparently British people are better than Americans at acting. You know.
But only foreigners can play Americans, and only Americans can play foreigners. This is an established rule.
It's ridiculous.
And only white people can play black people.
Yeah.
Yes.
What about the white guy?
It worked one time.
Wait, what about the white? What about the
It
white
worked
dude?
one time.
What about the white British dude playing Michael Jackson?
Oh, the dude
Fuck
from
that movie.
Flash Forward.
Fuck that movie.
Wait, they're making a movie.
Yeah, they're making a
you see
movie with a white dude playing Michael Jackson.
What?
That's just wrong.
Yeah, you didn't see the
Because
pics?
they're idiots. And they didn't care about Michael Jackson and how he felt about it. Because he specifically said, if they make a movie about me, do not cast a white person.
Yeah,
And they did.
Like Michael Jackson was a guy with a serious medical condition.
Did you guys see the? He did an
And
interview.
you're basically mocking that by casting a white person to play him.
It's a real insult to
Michael
the guy.
Jackson did
The
a-
guy's not even around anymore to like challenge it. It's terrible.
Michael Jackson did an interview about being on tour, and someone took some pre-footage of the interview, and he's sitting on stage, and he looks exhausted, and they're saying, "We're going to interview you, and we're going to ask you if you'd like to go on tour. What is going to be your response?" And he was like, "I'm tired. I hate touring. He go, I'm away from home. It's draining. I'm exhausted." They go, "Michael, you can't say that. You have to say you love touring." He go, "But I hate it." And they go, "Michael, but you can't say that. You have to say you love touring." And he goes, "No, I don't. I hate it." And they go, "Michael, you have to say you love touring." So the guy goes, "Action." And then he go, "Michael, how do you feel about touring?" He goes, "Oh, I love it so much. It's the best thing in the world. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life." Because like he looks exhausted. He's like, "Yo, I hate this so much." But yeah, it's hilarious.
What's poppin', Deluxe Angel?
They just want money like his family.
So I guess we're on to our last thing. The Game of Thrones trailer.
Oh yeah, I
Did you see it?
I saw it.
yeah.
Okay.
Has everyone seen it?
Oh,
now?
who had the one? Was that Arya? Right at the end, blind.
Yeah.
Yeah, she should be blind.
Well, she was blind at the
What's
end.
poppin'?
Of,
Deluxe Angel.
I had two. I mean, I've only seen the trailer once right now, but I had two big thoughts walking away from it. One,
Show this trash.
I noticed they showed basically nothing from the wall, other than showing the stuff that you would expect them to show from we already knew.
Which I think they're not going to show too much from the wall at all in that season.
Was
I
the Night King actually behind Bran, or was that a hallucination?
That I don't know. Possibly.
It might be his sight. Because he can see.
Yeah.
He can see beyond sight in Game of Thrones at this point. And he's gonna meet the person who is controlling the crow.
Yeah.
Or the raven. The three-eyed raven that he sees.
Yes.
Who's the Night King?
Not
No, it's
a completely
somebody
separate
else.
character.
But the reason why I pointed that out because I was just like, there's still lots of speculation about whether or not.
Oh my god, don't spoil it. I haven't watched any Game of Thrones. You might be shut of luck right now.
Yeah, it's
You're about, 6 seasons late.
yeah.
That's ridiculous.
I am sorry, but this is going to have spoilers for last season and the trailer because we're talking about the trailer now. So
I read the books. All right, you're good. You're good.
then you'll be fine.
So Sean Bean's in it.
But I've got. I mean, there's still lots of speculation about Jon Snow and what it's
how he's gonna.
Yeah, well, whether or not what the actual status of his character is.
So I read the books too, and I feel like in the books they set it up so Melisandre brings him back to life.
And to be honest, they've kind of set it up for it in the show.
In the book, they set it up tremendously because they talk about the fact that she doesn't have the power to do that, and she doesn't have the power to bring people back to life at all.
Oh,
all she does are cheap parlor tricks. And
Eric just joined the stream.
Hey, what's up?
Hello. We're talking Game of Thrones.
Talking Game of Thrones right now.
Just joined this stream.
Yeah.
What's going on?
If
If you just joined the stream, you should follow us as well.
Wow,
Yes, follow
so
us.
aggressive.
I am. Well, he also missed out on the content. You missed a ton of stuff, dude.
Yeah, he did. So watch this video after we're done. But keep watching this right now.
Yeah.
So Melisandre has like a bunch of powders in her sleeves.
Yes.
That she uses for different things to basically attract attention. But what she actually can do is look into the fire and prophesize things. In the book, she never leaves the wall to go with Stannis. She stays with Jon Snow at the wall.
I have heard that before.
And she tells him about how she sees shadows crowding around him and to watch his back. And then that happens.
Yes.
But they keep on like, because she has a couple of chapters dedicated to her.
Yeah.
So it's from her perspective where she talks about how she can't resurrect people and only people like Thoros. I keep thinking his name is Thoros, but then I keep thinking it's other guy. But yeah, it's Thoros. Thoros of Myr brings back the lightning guy.
Yeah.
Beric Dondarrion.
Beric Dondarrion.
Yes.
To life several times, and he brings back Catelyn Stark to life as Lady Stone,
which is going to be my second thought, which I'll get to after.
Which is not in the show as of this point, but it can be still.
It can be. Yeah.
It can be.
You know what's funny too though? In that trailer, they showed in the beginning Melisandre very like in despair, like oh my god, I was like, ooh, we're gonna see a very different Melisandre for this season. And then like a few scenes later, she's banging some dude, and I'm like, nope, it's the same one.
Yeah,
it's Jon Snow. Did you notice in the background there's some dude who's completely blurred out and has a black beard and black hair?
No.
There's someone who's completely blurred out behind her.
I'm gonna have to watch the trailer again and see. Like I said, I have a feeling that's the reason why they didn't show like anything related to the wall in the trailer, because I feel like there's that. You know, Jon Snow.
Oh, that's just following Eric.
Aggressiveness. See, aggressiveness.
Like I think Jon Snow's gonna still be around, still be a going concern in this season. They just don't want to spoil that yet.
Oh yeah, definitely.
No, he's definitely gonna be.
Yeah, I'm convinced of that.
And I don't think it's gonna be something we see in the first couple episodes.
No, I think I won't be.
They're gonna Glenn us.
They're gonna Glenn us.
Yeah, it'll be not the first episode, maybe not even the second episode, but by the third episode, we'll probably see something.
Imagine the first scene is like him opening his eyes.
That would be great.
That was it. Waited a year for this.
That would be great.
It wouldn't though, because you want to build more suspense.
The most interesting thing I thought.
Could I ask you a question? Because I don't watch games.
Okay.
How did Jon Snow die?
All right, this is good.
So it takes a little bit of like, because there's a little bit of backstory to this.
What season was it? Was it season 1, season 2?
It was this last season. It was this past season.
So he made it to season 5.
It was the last episode of this last season.
So what happens is Jon Snow is at the wall protecting the realm, right? Shit happens. The leader dies. They vote for a new leader. That leader happens to be Jon Snow. So he makes a lot of really fucking unpopular decisions. Like, he allows the people beyond the wall, the wildlings, to come and live with them. They've been at war with these people for hundreds of thousands of years. So he's allowing people that have been their enemies for hundreds of thousands of years
the wall
to come
because of the bigger picture.
Yeah,
so the bigger picture, because but beyond the wall, besides the wildlings, is also the whites.
Yeah, on their army of the dead.
AKA the others, AKA the White Walkers. They're basically zombies that live in snow. And they're made out of ice. They can freeze you by touching you, all that shit. So they're coming, they're killing everybody. Yeah. They're killing wildlings, they're killing people that aren't from that side of the wall, killing everybody.
Yeah, so like he said, he's thinking big picture.
He's thinking big picture. People don't like that, they kill him. They jumped him like
they trick him into coming into like a corner of the castle that's not really kind of empty.
Turn stabbing him.
Yeah, and then
his guys.
He basically gets Julius Caesared.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And they stab the shit out of him, and they all say "for the watch" as they stab him.
So they kill all these people. Kill him.
Yeah.
He's
dead.
Presumably.
As of that's the thing. Like they kind of ended it on a cliffhanger, where it's like, is he dead or is he not?
Both the book and the show end the chapter as he's getting stabbed.
Yeah.
So the book wasn't finished. The next book.
They have the next book.
I think he's dead. He's just going to be resurrected somehow, some way.
Yeah.
But in the trailer, they showed him laid out, right? And they showed Davos there. Was Davos about to go fight some freaking Night's Watch guys?
Possibly.
Because that's what it looked like.
I was wondering what the context of that was.
He was pulling his sword out, and he was talking to them about him not being a good fighter, and he's sorry for what they're about to see. It looked like he was about to attack them. with Jon Snow's body there.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the whole goal of that was, but that's going to be very interesting because I do like him as a character.
Yeah.
But I don't see him fighting like for.
I heard you guys say something about there's some zombie people.
Yes.
Can those zombie people bring Jon Snow back too, or no?
One of them can.
One of them can, but he's
going to bring him back as a zombie.
They're the bad guys. They're evil. They're sort of the villains that everyone is like ignoring. They're the big picture villains that are going to matter. Like
Jon Snow is the last true heir to the kingdom, so he ain't dead.
Tell it to Gendry.
Yeah. And all the bastards of the kingdom.
Yeah.
I would watch it, but it's really too much to just. I couldn't sit down and power through all this.
Yeah, you have to take time, and it's one of those shows you really have to like take your time and pay attention to. Not because it's complicated, because there's just so much going on and so many characters.
Did you guys watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
No.
No. I so it came back. You watched yesterday?
I did. I wasn't.
It was weak.
Is season 3 not good?
It just came back from hiatus.
Yeah, it just came back from hiatus.
And
it was good up until like last episode just was not as strong as the rest of the season.
I can't stand the main bad guy.
The main bad guy. No, but I know who he is in the books.
So I know he is in the book.
So
but like
cool.
he still has his face.
The storyline they're leading into is a very good storyline.
But I don't know how they're going to tie these movies that are coming out.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I can't watch this show.
It's a show, right?
Yeah, I
you didn't get over the hump.
I can't watch it either.
You're on episode 4.
It's so
I can't deal with
it. It's so bad.
I tried a couple times during season 1, and I could not.
Bad.
He has come back, fight Daenerys into a standstill, and then marry her, and they will both rule the kingdom.
I think it's kind of how everyone expects this story to end. So we just sort of
I don't think Game of Thrones ends on a happy ending.
All right, so it's.
I see it being like a bittersweet ending.
It's 11:25, so I think we're gonna start wrapping this episode.
Yeah, let's start. Wrapping up.
It's a wrap.
Yeah.
All right, so we'd like to thank our guest number 1 tonight, Paul.
Yes.
And Mike. Paul, the author. Yeah. You want to show your books one more time, Paul?
Yeah. So I got my 2 books here. One is Fallen Saints. The other one is A Slave of the Birdmen. Both are available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble and anywhere else you can buy books online.
Nice. And Mike?
I live here.
You see him in the background, like on a couch.
Yeah. No, he's usually sleeping. When
I drew that.
He drew that.
You can see that.
I drew that. He's the artist.
Oh, you drew that? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's really good.
He's an artist too, Paul.
Yeah, that's right. You didn't know that? And then somebody saw it and they said, we should make a movie out of it.
Different.
Like,
yeah. That's not her. But
bag Chuck.
we'll be back don't forget about the contest that we're doing.
Also, on Monday, instead of the cosplay stream, we're going to do a baking stream.
Is this part 2 of the...
I think so, because we're going to have Dana, Vicky, and... No?
No?
Well, I guess that's canceled. That's what I just said. Why don't you come here and say it?
The stream is still going.
Dana is going to teach people how to bake.
And Dana, I've been friends with Dana for a while, and Dana's a very good baker.
Yes.
So if you
be
guys
sure-
are interested in baking, it's definitely the show to watch.
Be sure to tune into that, and then next Wednesday we'll be back here. I won't be here next Wednesday, but these guys will still be here. Right?
I'll be
Yes.
here.
And before Wednesday, I'm actually doing the Yield Greg's Strings Yield games on Sunday again. This Sunday, I'm going to play Doom on the PC.
Oh, nice. I mean, I may tune into that.
Yeah. See, I never played Doom before, so I'm going to play it before.
Really?
I never played it. There are a lot.
Wait.
Put the sound up, dude. Put the sound
Oh,
up.
This is the whole point of Yield games. I've never played the games I'm playing. I played Mega Man 2 last time.
Okay.
I beat it for you.
He beat it. He beat the final boss because I was stressed. Right? I was stressed out because those last couple of stages are hard as fuck. And I was just losing my mind.
Someone said make sure we get some good red velvet cupcakes for the...
No, he said he can make.
Oh, he
good.
can?
I can make some
Well,
good
then make them along with us.
Then you should make them along, yeah. Send us pics to our Twitter of your red velvet cupcakes.
Yeah, so this picks. Anyway,
or smellogram.
The whole point of this is so that I can experience these things for the first time, and people who haven't experienced these can see these games played by someone who also hasn't experienced them instead of like a speedrunner, because that's mostly what people do when they go back and play old games. And people who have played these games can experience how it is or see how it is. Someone playing it the first time.
I secretly watched your Mega Man just for the music. I love the music of Mega Man.
The music of Mega Man was so good, except for that last level. Oh my god, that last level! Because there's no music; it just drops.
Oh, see, I wasn't with you that long. But like I was with you for a couple. I think I was with you for the air stage. And
the music's so good in the game.
One guy you hit with the leaf power once, he just died.
Yeah, it's the air dude.
See, I was there. So
I was playing the air stage. I was like, oh man, you're dead. I want to see you beat ghosts and goblins with no shield. I'm not saying I'm tough. These games are hard. And I suck at them. So if you watch me play on Sunday. I've been doing it like around 3 o'clock. But watch me play. You're gonna see me suck. You're gonna see me die a lot because I'm playing this for the first time.
The best thing about watching this stream is seeing how Greg gets frustrated.
Oh yeah,
he gets frustrated really fast
and denies it, but.
I don't deny it. I knew I was frustrated.
I will pull the footage up and show it to you. We're watching Greg watching Greg play old games.
I'm not
frustrated. No, but it's a good time. Definitely check him out. I'm going to be streaming Division sometime this week.
Oh, we'll probably stream Division as a group, too.
Yeah.
Well, see, I don't have it for Xbox now, so we can play together.
Well, shit out of luck with that one.
Well, I can stream like me playing it just randomly.
Yeah, but like
Nigel's gonna start streaming.
Yeah, I am.
I know Robin got it for Xbox too. So
why did you guys got like?
Well, because
it's promoted for the Xbox.
I got it for Xbox. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he got it for Xbox. I'm getting it for Xbox.
For front. But anyway,
he got it for Xbox.
I'll be streaming for the Division in the mornings at some point, and then I'll be streaming at night, I guess, at some point together.
I guess.
The weekends, because you guys do anything.
Anything goes on the weekends, and then gaming on Thursday and Friday too.
The Division is amazing. I like it better than Destiny, but I'm not a huge Destiny person.
I didn't really like Destiny, so we'll be playing that.
All right. Wrapping it up.
Guys, we'll see you next week.
Have a good night.
See you then.
Thank you.